It is powered by Ease, both men 24 years old. Sobirov stands 3 inches taller, and he will have a 3-inch reach advantage. For our official introductions of this catchweight contest, we go inside the cage to Garrett Furtick.
We now feature a 173-pound catchweight bout set now for 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, the blue corner, coming in at 5'7", weighing 173 pounds, undefeated through 2 amateur bouts, with 1 win coming by first round submission. Splitting his time between Alder MMA and Matador Training Center. From La Paz, Honduras, he fights out of Los Angeles, California, Diego Sanchez. Now introduce his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'11" and weighed 173.8 pounds. With back-to-back first-round finishes, his amateur record stands at 2-0. Training at Victory MMA from Moscow, Russia, he fights out of San Diego, California, Parviz Russian Roulette Sobirov. Referee Jonathan Romero.
Jonathan Romero getting this catchweight contest assignment. It is Diego Sanchez and Parviz Sobirov. In scheduled 3 2-minute rounds. TJ DeSantis along with UFC vet Justin James watching inside Observatory North Park, the site of Tuff-N-Uff 146. Sobirov in the black with red. Sanchez fires off a kick early.
Both these guys look real comfortable in there, especially for only having 2 fights, feeling each other out right now in this first round.
For Sobirov, it's been quick work, 2 wins by first round stoppages, but he finds himself here fending off this takedown, trying to get back up to his feet. Sanchez puts him back on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like he slipped there, head bashing off the cage right in front of us, TJ. Gets back up to his feet here relatively quick.
A scrambly contest here early. I like my MMA like I like my breakfast, scrambled. Thanks for laughing at that.
Keeps it interesting, though. I like that. I might steal that from you. Great pressure. That's far from Diego Sanchez.
Approaching the halfway point here of this opening round. Trying to use that forearm to make some space with Sobirov.
Nice knee from Diego right to the sternum there. Sobirov seems unfazed by it, but I know it didn't feel good. Diving in for the legs, locks his hands, should have a very high percentage takedown right here with the locked hands. Steps right over to mount, reminds you of Khabib Nurmagomedov, the way he stepped over. I'd like to see him lace the legs here, get his head up.
Able to get to half here is Sobirov, and he's working his way over to that fence to try to cage walk.
And I tell you what, staying in half guard, I think, against the fence is the most important part. Sitting on, stapling that leg to the ground, keeping your opponent down. But he has that step over, he figure 4 the legs here, focus on popping his head out. Like I said, as I mentioned before, just like Khabib did for a long time. But look at this. We have a guillotine choke. Rolls out of it. What heart, Diego Sanchez.
Sanchez landed a grazing right hand. Goes back to that takedown here to end the round.
Oh, jeez.
It really scrambling here. This is a fun fight here.
I'll tell you what, TJ, you're absolutely right.
All right, our second round headed your way next. This is Tuff-N-Uff.
One of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford. He is on another level.
Tickets on sale July 18th at Ticketmaster.com.
Very entertaining opening round. Set for round number 2 here between Diego Sanchez and Parviz Sobirov. Any thoughts there, Justin James? Your thoughts on a scorecard after 1?
Man, I'm giving it to Diego Sanchez with the incredible takedowns. He had a couple double leg takedowns. Had the legs figure 4 up for a second. Found himself in a bad position, but got out of it really quick. And like you mentioned, what a great first round. Very scrambly, very exciting first round.
Round 2 underway. Sobirov in the black with red, Sanchez in the beige purple with the blue tape.
I tell you what, you got Sanchez right here. I think he's looking for that double leg. He's looking for Sobirov to really commit to a shot. If I'm Sobirov, yeah, look at him reach down for that right uppercut. He shows me, I know you're looking to take me down, and I'm going to do everything I can to prevent that from happening.
You think about wrestlers in the takedown game as Sanchez goes back to it, but that can open up some shots with the hands as well when you get your opponent anticipating that shot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we can see Diego, especially going in these later rounds. Sobirov throws that big overhand right. Diego changes his level and ducks right under it. I don't think that's the right strike to be throwing against Russell because, again, like I said, he's throwing it over top, and as Diego did, he gets in on the legs here. I really like to see him start throwing some teep kicks and some more uppercuts to really keep Diego from diving in for his legs.
Halfway point here, the second round. Some elevation on that takedown. Sanchez not able to throw Sobirov to the mat, but he's able to throw some hands.
Yeah, no doubt. Ooh, dives back in for the legs. Let's see if Sobirov can fend this one off. Diego Sanchez just relentless with his wrestling. Looks like a five-finger choke he's trying to put in here. Watch him drop his hips in. Oh, look, Diego, I don't know, he was hurt or a slip.
We saw Sobirov frame up that choke in the first round. Definitely on his mind here in the second. 30 seconds left.
Ooh, Diego landing this little piece there. Diego might be slowing down here. Almost turned his back to his opponent to run away here. Good little reset. Oh, yeah, see his legs. Might be a little fatigued here, TJ.
I know a thing or two about fatigue, let me tell you.
I'll tell you what. My biggest fear in fighting isn't getting kicked in the head, it's getting tired. Because I tell you what, when you are tired and your opponent's hunting you down, you like Sobirov right now. Look at that, made low. Sanchez is really wearing right here. He's starting to get tired, TJ.
He fired back a little bit there, but you are right. I mean, fatigue, there's that old saying, fatigue makes cowards of men.
One of my favorite sayings of all time, because I tell you what, when you get tired in there, there's no worse feeling in the world.
All right, our third round is up, coming live from San Diego. This is Tuff-N-Uff.
The future of MMA is here, and it just got a little smoother. Tuff-N-Uff is proud to partner with Ease, your go-to source for premium cannabis. Whether you're training, recovering, or just chilling after the fights, Ease has what you need. Visit Ease Dispensary just 2 miles away at 3455 Camino del Rio South in San Diego. Use promo code TNU to save 40% off your next order. That's right, 40% at Ease Dispensary in San Diego. Ease, official sponsor of Tuff-N-Uff. Shop now, feel the difference.
Stage is set for an exciting third round here between Diego Sanchez and Parviz Sobirov. Sanchez was fading a bit in that second round. We'll see how much he has left here in the tank for this very important third and final.
Yeah, there's no question. I saw him sit down on the stool. He was taking some big breaths here. Sobirov needs to stay off his back. He cannot get taken down. I really like to see him start throwing or showing those uppercuts and teep kicks. Look at Sobirov already coming out, stalking his prey. He knows Sanchez is tired. I think he takes a shot of his own. I don't think that was the right move, but we'll find out.
Bit of reverse psychology there and a look at potentially taking the back. Sobirov, though, hanging on to that single leg.
His hands locked. He needs to finish. Oh, switches to a single leg. Inside single leg. I think that was a mistake. He had the double leg locked up, and maybe he goes back to it here.
Make sure he doesn't eat too much damage here from these hammer fists.
Diego back to his feet. Gets a lot of space here, man. He's showing some tire. Look at him. He looks like, to me, he doesn't want to engage. He wants to save some space back here, maybe dive in for a desperation shot. Fatigue definitely creeping up on Sanchez.
He's on the back foot here.
And I tell you what, Sobirov is tired too. See, Sanchez isn't the only one tired in the cage right now.
It's been a very grueling fight, back and forth. Mentioned a lot of scrambles, and now we're inside the final minute.
The one thing I don't like, Sobirov, you see that front leg, it's very straight, all right? You can't throw that overhand against Diego Sanchez. He's going to try and time and duck under it like he did there.
Able to stay upright, though. Now Sobirov going to be put into the fence.
Ooh, big shots landing from Sanchez. Look at those shots landing.
A lot up for grabs here as we approach the final 30 seconds. Ooh, high with that kick, jumping kick there by Sanchez.
Finds himself on the back. What another incredible scramble. Let's see if we can flatten him out here, TJ. Yep, flattens him out. Could finish the fight. This could be the beginning of the end, guys.
Covering up here, Sobirov. That's a wrap. It is done.
Wow. Wow.
Diego Sanchez remains undefeated, gets the TKO stoppage in round number 3. Had to work for it, but ultimately the finish comes for one Diego Sanchez.
I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful thing about MMA. Just when you think Sobirov is starting to turn on, Diego Sanchez is getting tired, has an opportunity, start taking advantage of that, and lo and behold, Diego Sanchez flattens him out and finishes him with ground and pound.
Really solid stuff for Diego Sanchez. Catchweight contest here, and maybe not as pretty in the cardio department, but we saw those hands go to work, and this is a gentleman you don't want to let get on your back.
Yeah, there's no question. Sanchez sensed blood in the water, and he knew he had to finish that first round. I thought was Sanchez. Second round was close, and Diego Sanchez thought he might need to finish the round. He did that right in front of us here.
Parviz Sobirov unable to rally in the third. It belongs to Diego Sanchez, giving him a stoppage, the second of his career. Let's take a look at the Tuff-N-Uff fight recap and see how this one unfolded. It was scrambly early, but ultimately it was the strikes on the floor. Justin James, walk us through.
Yeah, setting his shot up right off his jab, diving in and really committing to that, never giving up on the shot. You know, I think as he watches this fight, when he gets in these look at another beautiful double leg, locks his hand, steps over, tries to figure four the legs there. That's all high-level stuff. Gets caught in the guillotine here and rolls out of it, just gator rolls out of it. And that's, I mean, guys tend to gator roll when they're getting hurt here. And, you know, Diego Sanchez, credit to him being able to roll out of that, finding himself in another bad position here. The guy's ending this with a brawl. Beautiful hammer fist here from Diego Sanchez. I'm Sobirov, I don't want to get hit with those shots.
Little action movie scene there by Sanchez. Capped it with that kick and ultimately got the back of his opponent for his troubles, and then ultimately pounded away to finish the second finish of his career. And you can tell that man put in some work tonight inside the Tuff-N-Uff cage.
Oh yeah, he earned that victory, TJ. He should be really proud of that victory, and I think he's going to probably take some time off. He took a little bit of damage, get back in the gym, and he's going to come back even stronger in his next outing.
Big win for Diego Sanchez to make it official and get the time of the stoppage. We go to Garrett Fertig.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jonathan Romero steps in and waves off your contest. Official time, 1 minute, 48 seconds of the third and final round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Diego Sanchez.
Really great win for Diego Sanchez, TKO in round number 3. Can't wait to see him continue his path as an amateur.
I'm here with your winner, Diego Sanchez, round 3 TKO. That was a fight. I just want you to walk me through the finish.
I felt like he was a little bit bigger than me, so my focus was using momentum instead of some strength. Didn't go as I planned it to, but I got the dub.
For sure, man. Thank you very much. Give it up for your winner.
Diego Sanchez speaking with our Nicholas Baruch. Maybe good that it was a little bit brief there. I think Diego struggling to find some win after a hard-fought fight.
Yeah, you could hear, and go hats off to our interviewer, realizing that, ending the interview really short. But incredible win by Diego Sanchez, improving, still undefeated, gets a second finish of his career. I think this guy has a bright future in front of him.